That's me.
It's recording now.
All right. First of all, show them the dumb shit you was doing like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, the sounds?
Yeah.
Really, nigga?
Man, boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. I'm throwing tomatoes.
Respectfully.
Hey, listen. Respectfully, cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. Cut it the fuck. What the fuck is this, Vine? Stop it. Stop. Oh, I mean that you timed that pretty well. You got that. Carrie, look me dead in the face real quick. No homo. Delete that shit. Get rid of that last one. What the fuck is that? Some inspirational shit?
Yeah.
What that? Spirit fingers?
Hey, man, it's not yours. It's mine.
You're right. You're right. Even though I'm recording at his fucking studio and shit, makes sense. You know what? I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. What's up, motherfuckers? We back to episode 3. I got this motherfucker here. I'm pretty sure people are wondering, like, why is Carrie always in your video? Because I gotta shoot at his goddamn house, so I have to put him in the shit. If not, this motherfucker.
You don't have to put me in shit, bro. Mm-hmm. I could be sit here and just,
I told him, I was like, hey, I'm trying to film this shit. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna be right here next to you. I was like, oh, okay, you chaperoning, motherfucker.
I definitely didn't say that.
You turned off the camera. This motherfucker act completely different.
I said I can help you.
He is an influencer. This nigga influences me to fucking act like a piece of shit like him.
Nah. Don't call me no influencer. That's an insult.
He is, though. He influences me to be great.
I'm an actor, creator, director, writer.
Why does it say influencer on your Instagram?
It don't.
It will. Can you use your password real quick?
Man, I'm about to kick you off this podcast.
You know what? Let me shut the fuck up and get to my story. Anyways, so today I was talking to Carrie about the getting arrested. You ever got arrested, bro?
Yeah.
You look like a motherfucker that got arrested.
And you don't?
No, I got arrested. I definitely do look like a motherfucker that got arrested.
Especially today.
Oh. I don't know how to take that. I let out my hair all of a sudden, another like a fucking common criminal, huh? That's what you're trying to say? Can't wait for your followers to see this shit. Mm-hmm. You have an afro. Carrie thinks you a criminal. What kind of fucking bullshit is that? I respect my followers. Anywho, you hold on one second. Are you okay there? It's been 3 days and we've been filming the movie The Fog. You still coughing? Some bullshit.
Yeah.
You good, bro, right?
I'm good.
I mean, it ain't my house, nigga. So if you pass out, nigga, I'm walking the fuck out. That's what I do.
All right, black man.
It's twice saying some weird ass shit today. Get this afro, people just treat you like a different person. Black man, huh? Mm-hmm.
All right, so you said getting arrested. You got arrested, I assume.
Why'd you assume that?
Because that's your topic today, right?
Oh yeah, they are watching my YouTube, right? It would make sense. All right, yeah. So okay, I did. Wasn't the proudest moment of my goddamn life, but it happened, and I'm gonna explain to you what happened. So back in the day, before I made it to LA and shit, I needed to save up some money. You would say, and I had this lemonade stand. You have the same lemonade stand too, right?
No.
God damn, nigga, that's an analogy for selling drugs. What the fuck? You couldn't just like keep it up?
No.
God damn. So anywho, I needed to get to LA, so I needed to sell that thang. It wasn't much, it was just weed. You know what I mean? So at the time, I wasn't the smartest motherfucker in the room, I'll be honest, but all I knew is how to sell weed. I was like, I got friends that wanted to smoke weed. I like smoking weed. I don't like paying for weed. I should sell that shit. You feel me? So I always had the good clientele of people that actually just, motherfucker, you listening to my story?
I'm here. You telling it to me and the audience.
Yeah, they listening. You not.
I am, bro.
Some bullshit, bro. People distracting as a motherfucker. And swear to God, if I was on Tyler Perry's studio, he would have never did some disrespectful shit like that, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I would.
I said he wouldn't do it.
Oh. I thought you were talking about me, my bad. Continue.
He's taking credit for shit that he don't deserve. Son of a bitch. Where was I?
You got arrested.
I didn't even get arrested yet. I didn't even study. I hardly started the story.
My bad, man. I'm here.
Yeah, now you are. Anywho, motherfucker, I was out here selling drugs, selling that grass, You talking
about this?
Yeah, the props that we needed for the movie The Fog 2 in theaters now, right? No? Marijuana. We're smoking marijuana. That's what we're doing. So yeah, I was selling my weed because clearly I wasn't trying to work a 9 to 5. You know, I mean, there was no way in hell I was doing that 9 to 5 job. It wasn't working out. I tried it in Boston. Too many racial people. And the job I wanted to do, valet, at the time, it was good, but that's a story for another day. These racial motherfuckers. I had to leave or else I was going to kill somebody. Straight up. Like, bang, bang. Not really. I'm a bitch ass motherfucker. I ain't going to kill nobody. I don't want to go to jail. But apparently I fucked up. So anywho, so I started selling my bud and shit. And this one specific day, I'm in a car with my aunt and my homeboys just walking down the street. So my aunt parks up, you know, we're going to get in the car and just smoke the blunt. And my homeboy's just walking down the street and he's like, hey, you want to smoke with us? I was like, all right, motherfucker, just join. You got weed, right? Yeah, I got weed. You know how it is, bro. You ain't going to have somebody jump in your car if they ain't got weed, right?
Right.
Come on, that's the smartest shit in the world. Why are you looking at me like that?
I was just agreeing, bro.
I mean, I wasn't ready for that quick ass reaction. When I was like, yeah, you know, right? Right. What the fuck? Like nothing? Not even a sentence?
No. I agree.
That's the most realest shit I've ever seen a motherfucker do. So he gets in the car, and at the time, for some dumb reason, I'm like, I live with my mom's, so I don't really want to go in and out all the time. You know what I mean? She's going to ask me a stupid ass question. So I was like, you know what? Let me just put all the weed that I had, individually bag it up and put it in one bag, and I'm good. Just never come back in the house, right? That's smart. Makes sense, right? Put all the weed, all the drugs you have that's illegal at the time into one bag and put it in your pocket.
Damn.
Wasn't the smartest motherfucker in the room. So whatever. I'm like, it is what it is. So when the car is smoking, and at the time I'm blocking, I guess, the neighbor's driveway. And the neighbor was a bit of a prick. You know what I mean? He didn't really like us. We didn't like him. But we never really communicated like that. But I guess that specific day, he was like heated. He was, so you want to eat chips while I'm out here telling my story? Go ahead and eat that bag of chips. Go.
I just want one. We are in the secret whisper. I see why people do this.
I see why people do podcasts alone.
My bad.
Hurry up and finish chewing, bro. You know you want to let it out. Hurry up. No. This ain't that ASMR nonsense, bro. Bring that shit to Twitch. All right, bro. You gonna have to stop it, bro. What are you doing?
I'm listening.
I'm sick and tired. Hey, I swear the next episode, I'm gonna be by myself. Single mic.
Believe it.
Oh shit, that was a fucked up that fucked me up. You gonna kick me out, nigga? God damn. Anywho, so we're in the car, we're just smoking, and at one point, I guess like he called. I didn't know at the time, but he called the police, and the police just drives by us. At this point, I'm like, I started shitting bricks a little bit, but it kept on going a little bit, then it just stops. So it's not right next to us, but it literally just kept on going and stopped at that certain point. So I could see the cop car, and like I'm just wondering, like, why the hell, you know, you're not doing nothing? It's kind of suspicious. I got all this weed on me, so I'm thinking in my head, I got two choices. One, I can literally just like walk out, run out, do whatever, just like not get anybody in trouble. That's like the main thing, just not get anybody in trouble. Fuck that. Or I can literally put it in the back seat. You know, the little compartment in the back seat where you can just open it up, throw it right in the trunk.
Yeah.
My aunt had that in the car. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, common criminal. You hide that shit, motherfucker. Don't run. Don't give them a reason to fucking get you arrested. You know, that'd be smart. But I'm like, you don't reach in the back. You know, I'm not going to reach in the back and do it because you can clearly see it. There was no tint in the car. You know what I mean? Clearly, I knew she was there for us. You know what I mean? So, but I was like, you know, I'm not going to take that risk. Told my homeboy that was in the back. Mind you, it's my dog. I'm like, he'll do it. No issue. I was like, yo, bro, take this. Literally, I passed it under the seat kind. I was like, you know, like it's a whole fucking package. Take this, put it in the back, and you good. She ain't gonna see you. This motherfucker looked at me dead in the eye. He was like, nah, I'm good. I can't do that, bro. I was like, what?
That dude was scared.
Bro, I was so mad because he sold drugs too, bro. We both was in the same game. I was like, bro, I thought this is what we do. I didn't watch mad hood movies, Boys in the Hood. They would never do some shit like this. But we in the car. I'm like, bro, it's easy as me slipping it to you. You put it in the back. Me and him just going back and forth. He was like, nah, I can't do it, bro. The cop gonna see it. I'm like, shit, motherfucker. At that point, I was like, bro, you gonna have to run. Because like my aunt was literally like, yo, you niggas need to figure it the fuck out. Because if not, somebody's going down. It ain't me. When somebody tells you some shit like that, you know you fucked. You know your back's against the wall. You're like, oh, shit. I'm like, fuck, jail. I'm just thinking about like I'm getting locked up because like the fact that I had it all bagged up in one bag, I knew I was getting hit with distribution. You know what I mean? So I was like, shit, first time, getting locked up for this marijuana shit. I don't know if I want to do it. At that whole time we're having this like conversation, we're so dumb. The cop at one point just backs up, starts backing up right to our fucking window, and I'm like, oh shit, you are here for us. I was like, fuck. Gets out the car. She was just like, yeah, license and registration to my aunt. Gives it to her. She was like, yeah, so we got a car that y'all block in the driveway, et cetera and so forth. And we're like, all right, we live right there. We're just smoking, no issue. She was like, oh yeah, since it smells like weed, it wasn't legal at the time. It was still illegal. You know what I mean? So it was a big fucking deal. So she was like, do you guys have any weed in the car? At that point, we already been through this shit so much. We're like, all right, be honest, you'll be good. You know what I mean? I was like, I got this. My aunt was like, boom, I got this. She was like, oh, is that it? We was like, ooh, looked at homeboy in the back. Was like, ah, you got anything? He was like, nah, perfect. No issue at all. You know what I mean? Well, honest as a motherfucker. She was like, all right, cool, et cetera and so forth. 2 seconds later, I just see another cruiser come up behind her. As soon as I see the cruiser come up behind her, I was like, somebody going to jail. God damn, you don't call backup for no reason. You call backup for a fucking reason. Somebody getting locked the fuck up. I was like, but for what? What's going on?
But did she call it?
She called it. I guess she called it previously, like as she was backing up.
Keep y'all calm.
She knew how to play that shit. So I was like, all right, somebody's getting locked up at this point. So the cop comes. He was a black dude. When I seen him, I was like, okay, my brother, we ain't going to jail. We good. We good. Ain't nobody white in this car.
Sometimes they worse.
I'll be honest though. I seen my aunt's light skin, so I felt bad for her because I was like, you kind of light skin. You look white. You might get fucked up by this black cop. But you're right. Like the black cops sometimes will fuck you over. Homeboy comes up to the back seat where my boy was at, right? So, oh damn, I completely skipped out on what the fuck happened to the weed. So he literally like didn't want to take it to a point that I literally like forced it on him. He took it and he puts it under his seat, under my aunt's seat. So I'm like, all right, wasn't the smartest fucking move, but whatever. Fast forward, the second cop comes, goes straight up to his window and was like, hey, what's going on? He was like, nothing much. He was like, get everybody's, information in the car. He gives them his information. I give him mine. My aunt already gave him the license. 2 seconds later, this dude comes back. He was like, yeah, can you step out the car real quick? I was like, oh, not me though. He's talking to homeboy. And I'm like, oh, fuck. What the fuck is going on right now? Like, I was like, damn, somebody's about to go down for something. You know what I mean? Takes him out the car. He was like, do you have anything on you? Dude was like, no. My second time this motherfucker said no. You know what I mean? So when somebody says that no, like I'm assuming.
Did he?
Huh? Starts patting him down, blah, 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 blah. This motherfucker had a quarter of weed, like a quarter of weed on him. I was like, son of a bitch.
Dummy.
I was like, bro, what the fuck? I was like, why would you not even say nothing? That wasn't even the kicker though. So the guy takes him out the car. He was like, he literally just got locked up probably like a week ago for something that happened. I guess his peoples did some shit. He was in a car. It was bad. You know what I mean? And his case was open. So the fact that his case was open, it was like, all right, we have to search the car now to make sure there's nothing more in here. They asked the dude, he was like, you have anything in the car? The dude was like, no. They asked me. I was like, no. They asked my aunt. My aunt was like, no, we're good. Just literally opens up the door again, goes straight to where the weed is, grabs it. 2 second pause. This motherfucker got to eat another bag of chips. You snack on, nigga.
Sorry, man. This is such a good story.
Yeah, it is. Apparently, you ain't gonna hear it as you chewing, so we gonna have to take a brief intermission.
We good.
Hey, this is a perfect time for my sponsors. This video is sponsored by nobody. I'm not getting sponsored, Carrie.
That bag of chips.
Hey, we getting sponsored by Lay's apparently. Lay's, if you watching this, like we ain't gonna be doing this all the time, but we will hold this up. And if you ain't gonna pay us, we don't wanna.
Back to the story.
Motherfucker. That's how you use buttons.
That was funny.
I know how to use buttons, bro. Told you, bro. I can make it like iCarly in this bitch. So, anywho, okay, so I'm at the point where he grabs the bag of weed and he's like, yeah, so anybody want to explain this? I'm like, oh, fucking damn. So they went there was like, I told you about the open case shit. So they went there was like, okay, so this is what the kicker was. He was like, all right, so since the bag of weed was under your seat and you had that bag of weed, talking to the homeboy, he was like, all right, we're gonna have to lock you up. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I could get away with this?
Damn.
They gonna pin it on him? I was like, this is how it works?
He ain't letting that happen.
I was like, oh shit. Raymond, what do you do? So my aunt looks at me, she was like, all right, dummy, no. You know what I mean? You gonna have to take it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. It's my weed. I gotta be fair. You know what I mean? Like, all right, it's frowned upon if somebody else takes your weed and shit. I didn't want to go to jail, but I was like, if anybody's gonna go to jail, it'll be the person that had the weed. I wanted to be a hero. You know, I love Spider-Man. I wanted to be a fucking hero that day. Like, yeah, you know what? It was mine. It was all mine, officers. It was all my drugs. So
Great, get your bitch ass on the ground.
Bro, my dumb ass. That's how I literally was. I was like, officer, you know what? I thought it was like one of those moments with the music. You got one of them sounds? No, you know what?
That was like
officer has to shut the fuck up. I was close. Let me try that again. God damn it. Excuse me, officer. I have something to say. The drugs was mine. It wasn't his. It was all mine. I swear to God, it was. Really? Like the mother. Like that's literally what I told him. Right? The dude was like I swear I thought he wanted me to pin it on him to a point that he was like, for real? You sure? Because we found the weed next to his feet. So I mean, I'm just saying he lied about the other weed. I was like, damn, you say that out in the open in front of him? I was like, no. Right. Also, you know what? I was like, I don't know about that weed that he had on him, but I was like, the weed that's bagged up and everything, it's mine. You know what I mean? When he was like, he asked me a second time, he was like, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, you sure it's him? Because we already got the cuffs on him. They did too. That was kind of fucked up. They was like, I mean, we don't have to take off the cuffs, put it on you. I was like, damn, you got some fucking criminal ass cops. That shit was funny as shit. But I was like, you know what? I have to. It's only right. Take the cuffs off him. They put it on me. They put me in the back of the cruiser because the first cop was a female. Put me in her car. And then he asked me last time. He was like, you sure? You know, it's his. I mean, it's yours. I was like, yeah, it's mine. You know what I mean? I was like, bossy, blah. So the female cop takes me. So I'm in the car with her driving to lock up and shit. She was like, oh my God, you got my car smelling like so much weed. She's making eye contact with me in the rear view. I was like, you shouldn't have locked me up. Ooh. Like, what? You idiot? Like, she had nothing to say. She just left it alone. Drove to the station. We're getting out. And it was at this point, the other cop was following her. And then I get out. She's about to bring me in. And then he was like, hold on 1 second. Let me talk to him. I thought it was going to be one of those moments like, you know what, bro? Listen here, bro. We going to get you out of this. You're good. All that shit. He was the most like lamest cop in the world trying to give me an inspirational talk. At the worst moment, nigga, I'm going to jail. Why are you trying to give me an inspirational talk? He was like, hey, bro, seriously, I done locked up so many people, but I've never met somebody so real to take the whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever the word I'm fucking trying to think of. Jimmy's over here moving around. He was like, to take that instead of your boy. We already looked up his shit. You know what I mean? You're good. You could have just let it be. You're a real friend. I'm looking at him. I'm like, am I still getting locked up? He was like, oh yeah, you still going to jail. He was like, you still going to jail. I wanted to let you know that you're a great friend, bro. I was like, you son of a bitch.
He was like, look, man, a lot of black men go to jail. And bro, you're gonna be one of them.
I thought it was one of those boys in the hood moments, like Trey's daddy and shit. I'm gonna
let you go.
Look, listen here, brother. I know you made some mistakes, but I'll let you go. That motherfucker was like, nah, listen here, you a good friend, but I'm gonna still lock your ass up. Somebody got to get locked up, but guess what? You a good ass friend. I swear, you gonna learn something from this shit. I was like, you son of a bitch,
because they don't play,
bro. Locked me up, had me in holding, and it was funny because that was the first time I got locked up, right? So that's the first time I found out like they have to take your laces. They have to take your strings and shit because like you can't use that because like suicide. Motherfuckers will just hang themselves and shit. So they have to take all that, shoelaces, all that. So I'm over here just like, my laces? They was like, yeah, your shoelaces, all that shit. I'm like, God damn. I was like, damn, this shit is real as hell. Put me in a cell. Cell was so fucking lame as hell. I was there for like hours, bro, just hours. But right before they threw me in the cell, it was like a weird ass moment because I'm just waiting for them to, I guess, weigh the fucking weed, you know, do all that shit, to write it down and all that. The cops are such fucking assholes and such bitches. One of the cop grabs it. Mine just a Glad bag that's like this big with probably like 8s and half 8s in that shit. Probably like 20, if that. The cop picked it up and he was like, yeah, I don't know. This is kingpin territory. He was like, how much can we really give him though? Like they're being real about this though. They was like, how much can we really give him? Other cops like, yeah, that's a lot of fucking weed. We can hit him with a lot. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, that's less than an ounce in that shit. You know, I'm so mad. And I'm like, bitch, don't fuck me. I'm straight. You know, like, you see this? It's easy. Years, you fucked. You know what I mean? I was like, it was all white cops. So they could have done anything they wanted. And it was crazy because this black detective just comes from the back. He walks up, he grabs the bag. He was like, you guys are fucking stupid. It's not even that much in there. He was like, he's good. Boom. And I'm like, I thought that was another moment where I was like, yeah, it ain't nothing. I was like, so I'm still getting locked up, right? They was like, yeah, my nigga, you still get locked up. I was like, God, stop with these shits. Like, y'all really gonna help me, bro? Like, I felt it. And then they just brought me right back down. Like, nah, nigga, you in jail. Get to the cell. Shut the fuck up. You ain't got nothing to say. Had me in there for hours. And then finally, that's when my aunt, I guess, ended up paying bail and everything else. Got my ass out of there and ended up going to court. Told them what happened, which wasn't even that serious. Had to do community service. So my mom works at this like day center for like old people. So I literally, this motherfucker's drinking juice now. You hear that? Sound like a fucking fish. Last time, Ray. Last time. You got this, bro. You got this. You can do this.
Hey man, this story good. I can watch it, or I can hear it like a movie, but I'm watching it like a movie.
Good ass actor over here. Jesus Christ, this is a good ass actor. But yeah, no. So my aunt bailed me out. I got out. I had to do community service, but I just flipped it. I just said I'm gonna do community service at this day center. My mom worked there, so I just literally brought her the paper, and I was good to go. If any of the people at the court seeing this now, bitch, I got away, so I should be good, right? And if I can go to jail for that, my bad.
Really, nigga?
Yeah, really, nigga. I fucked up. Then we gonna bleep all that out, right? Wait, I edit my own shit. I'm gonna leave it in. Make it more spicy. So yeah, that's what happened. That was like the first time I got locked up for weed, which was amazing, but yet kind of hilarious because the cop really asked me if I should just blamed it on homeboy, which I wasn't gonna. But the fact that he asked me, I was like, I got choices.
Well, for one, I would like to say, congratulations for not staying in jail.
The fuck kind of congratulation is that? For not staying in jail?
Yeah, man, you could have went back, but you changed your life. Good job.
Nigga, it was one story, nigga. It wasn't gonna fuck up my life.
I'm just playing.
You get this
Hey,
afro,
look,
you get locked up once, and this is what happens, bro. This is some bullshit. Thank God this time we kept it short as a motherfucker than that 40 minutes. This is some bullshit. I'm doing the next one by myself, clearly, because I can't do it with this nigga. Hold on. Oh, somebody calling me.
Oh, look, he talking about me. He didn't even turn his phone off.
No, it's cool. I can't answer it right now. It's my dog, Julie, the one that runs Longtail, co-owner.
Got you.
Yeah, I can't answer it. Julie, shout out to you, motherfucker. Bang, bang. Don't know what that means, but it sounded gangster, and all my gangster friends back home is gonna be like, you know what? He's really keeping up that gangster image. Hey, give yourself a shout out. Hurry up. You know what? It's Carry Boy Network. Find that nigga. It's just Carry.
No, I'm not Carry Boy no more.
Jesus Christ. You gonna sip that juice again, nigga. I swear to God, I'm gonna end this shit early.
Respectfully.
Yeah, I did it right.
Damn. Okay. All
Get
right,
better at this,
respectfully.
nigga.
Yeah. All right, man. We ending it.
Really, nigga?
Peace out, y'all. This is some bullshit.